一つ傘に隠れ I didn't want to put this in the beginning of my video, but if you live in America, call up your senators, all the congressmen, whether you're Democratic, Republican, just let them know what's going on, guys. The story part of this video will be recorded with my built-in mic, and I really apologize for that. It was a complete accident on my end, but it's just going to be for a quick minute, so let's get into that right now. So, me and my buddy Tez, we were in a Discord call, and I saw my friend Owen actually get on this game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and I was like, what the actual flying f is that? Because I'm not an actual huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know the lore, I don't play the card game, I don't know anything about it. And I just brought it up in the Discord call with my bud Tez, and I'm like, dude, I just saw my bud get on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, and I'm like, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game on Steam now? And he was like, wait. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game on Steam? And we kind of we're like, we didn't know this. So I actually went to the store and checked it out a little bit. And Tez actually knows a little bit more about Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I do. And just out of nowhere and out of randomness, he's like, dude, you should make a video on Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, okay, fine, f it. We're going to do that right now, dude. Ooh, Steve, give us sentences, my dad. Picking a GPU to play a really low spec game is actually a little harder than you may think, because if you think about it, anything from Fermi up is usually powerful enough to run these type of games, and anything usually under Fermi is usually not enough, since a lot of these games support DirectX 11 and a lot of the cards only support DirectX 9. So I picked out the Radeon X1950XT, an enthusiast grade graphics card from 2006. The Radeon X1950XT was a GPU released by ATI back on October 17th, 2006. It features an 80 nanometer manufacturing process along with 384 million transistors. For GPU speed, you get a core clock of 625 MHz, which we overclocked to 688 MHz stable, along with 900 MHz of 256 MB of GDDR3 RAM. The graphics card is a dual slot design. It has 2 DVI ports and 1 S-Video port, along with one 6-pin that draws 96 watts of power. Some other quick specs include OpenGL 2.0 support, DirectX 9.0C support, and a grand total of 48 stream processors. Yeah, that's not very many.
In New York, calculating like a dork, bitch.
It's pretty imminent that we are going to have to use an old ass driver. It's probably going to be literal chlamydia. We're going to have to download an old Windows Vista 64-bit Legacy 10.2 driver. Oh boy, this should be fun. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. In order to get this driver to install correctly, if you can even say correctly, because you'll see later we do have quite a few issues, but you have to go into the Program Compatibility Assistant and then check Windows 7. The driver's installed correctly, I guess. Now we have a mom error. I don't know what the hell a mom error is, but we're just going to go with it. So I've rebooted the system though, and we are picking up the Radeon in MSI Afterburner. And the Catalyst Control Center just doesn't even open, so, oh well. Well, it opened. That's an improvement. Well, we're getting there. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to be able to play the tutorial, even though I'm using a DirectX 9 graphics card, so here we go.
Tell you what it's like for a youngin' on the south side. So much on my mind, I don't know why.
Don't get me wrong, this isn't super taxing, and you could probably run this on integrated graphics, but this graphics card is actually slower than integrated graphics, so this is actually kind of impressive, especially this part with the dragon. That's actually requiring a decent amount of GPU usage. So I'm actually quite impressed that this is even running whatsoever, because remember, we are using a DirectX 9 graphics card in a game that's supposed to be DirectX 11.
All my partners either went off to college, got baby mamas on deck. My nigga went ahead and got his degree, still at Chili slaving for a check. Look, nigga, where you wanna be in 10 years? Shit, where I wanna be in 10 years. Mama need to know what I'ma do now. Get a job, maybe you could run and go to school now, mom.
Even these menu screens that are actually rendered in real time are playing absolutely amazingly, and no stutter whatsoever.
Relaxing if you rollin', if you rollin', if you rollin'.
So I didn't really play much past the tutorial in the Yu-Gi-Oh game. It just really wasn't my thing. Too much options and too many microtransactions, to be honest. So I hopped onto a card game I actually do play a lot, and by a lot I legitimately totally don't mean like almost 4,000 wins online. But I play the card game called Animation Throwdown: The Quest for Cards. Now basically what this is, it's a card game based on all the characters from Family Guy and stuff like that, and you can research combos from different shows and create these comboed cards, and you attack other players with those cards. Now my experience with this game has actually been really good. I've played the game for about a year or two, and I actually haven't spent a single dime on this game, and I'm really high. I'm in like the top 1,000 in the world. But I wanted to try our Radeon on this game because this game on Steam is actually uncapped, and I was able to actually benchmark this game. So over a half an hour of gameplay, I got an average of 33 FPS with a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 42.
Mrs. Jenny from the block came out the shower, dropped the top, and waiting for the night since I was 7 when I watched the box. Grammy nominated, Quest is scheduled to perform. Just sold the garden down in 20 minutes, it's become the norm. Presidential continentals overlooking half the world. Just turn $500,000 down so I can chill and fuck my girl. I need a grande caramel macchiato on my dresser plus Chipotle. Don't forget the sauce, you know.
Attempting to launch any full screen application, including Counter-Strike, actually crashed the entire computer. So I guess now we can go over to what the card sounds like. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun actually with my new camera equipment here, and actually trying to test a really old graphics card, especially with a new game like that. Even though the game isn't specifically demanding, I think it's actually quite demanding, even for a GPU with only 256 megabytes of RAM. So I hope you found the information that you were looking for, and you had a bunch of fun checking out all these old games. I mean, Counter-Strike wouldn't even open, for God's sakes. I mean, that's what we were working with here, and I think we got an actual pretty decent experience considering what we have. So I like to actually use this last couple minutes of this video as kind of like a rant spot where I can just kind of talk about what's been going on with me and the channel recently. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but as I said earlier in the video, I did get a new camera, and the autofocusing is pretty good on it. I'm still kind of working out the kinks on it. I'm going to be changing mics and stuff pretty soon, just, you know, generic stuff like that. That doesn't really mean anything to you guys, but it's going to make everything look a lot better, much cleaner, much more professional. And I'm going to be doing different backgrounds and stuff like that. Like right now I'm in my family room. It's kind of just different. I don't know. But I shot the whole IEM video on this camera the same day I got it. So it looks better now because I installed some hacks and stuff on it. So it makes the quality look better. But I'm pretty improved with it, and I'm pretty impressed. I know this video has been a little bit off the rails, a little bit different than usual. Please smash the like button, smash that comment section, and smash that subscribe button, boys. Remember to turn that little bell on for the notifications, and you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, maybe Patreon, whatever you guys want to do, in the description down below. Remember to join the Budget Builds Discord. That's actually a pretty nice place to talk about used PC parts, and I'm in there all the time. So if you want to chat about budget PC parts, ask a couple questions, maybe ask me a question, head to the Budget Builds Discord in the description down below. This has been IceBergs, another budget GPU shenanigans vid. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next fucking video very soon. Peace out, boys. Damn, dude, I fucking cracked my knee on that. That fucking hurt, dog.